Hey everybody, we're back with another video. Hope you had a good holiday, a good new year, and we're ready to record again. Ready to make more content, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna go back to college again soon. So, homework and stuff will stop me, but, we'll record when we can and when we have good ideas and have motivation. Anyway, Spider-Man No Way Home, the third installment in the Sony Marvel Spider-Man merger type movie with Jon Watts directing and Tom Holland as Spider-Man. And things have been crazy. Tom Holland's over here like, oh, I want to do a family. I want to make a family and stop being Spider-Man. I want to be Nathan Drake instead. And then Amy Pascal's like, no, we're gonna give you more money or something. I don't know. And there's all this news, and then like the guy that plays Ned, it's like Jacob something, is like, I don't want to be Ned Leeds anymore. I want to be Nathan Drake's best friend. Haha. Anyway, but everybody's like, oh, I want to leave and stuff, and people are leaving, and news is getting reported, and things are being redacted, and all sorts of things. But I am excited to see Jon Watts direct Fantastic Four. Hopefully we get a good Fantastic Four movie for once in our lives. That's all I deserve and want, is to see Reed Richards ignore his wife in live action and have it good and not silly and lame. Please. That's all I want. That's all I want. It's not asking too much, is it? Just a neglectful husband doing science. Not in a real relationship, of course. Not promoting neglect. But in the comic books, it's kind of fun. Escapism. Anyway, but is this movie good? Is it entertaining? Was it worth seeing it twice? Was it? I don't know. Maybe. I thought it was pretty good. But were there flaws? Yes, I thought so. Of course, as people have pointed out when the trailers were released, there's some like plot mistakes and things, like plot kind of just like could have not been as bad as it was, I'd so say. With Doctor Strange casting the spell, and Peter like messes it up, he mucks it up with his teenage college brain. Whoops. That couldn't have happened, or it could have been prevented, would be the better way to phrase it. So, meh. That's a little like, bit of a problem. There's things like that throughout the movie without spoiling too much. Of course, we'll get into spoilers later in our 9-minute video. But, yeah, there's little things like that. Some of the CGI doesn't always work, for me, at least. There were some, CGI. Some of the plots, like, meh. The person I was sitting with, my friend, didn't like Jamie Foxx's Electro. I thought it was kind of funny. That's kind of like a personal thing, but I thought it was funny. He thought some things were corny. I thought they were fine. So it's like, that's down to personal taste. But I'm kind of a guy with bad taste, so, don't always go with what I say. Getting more into spoilers right now. Right now we're going to do spoilers because it's 4 minutes. So, we have Tom Holland, we have Andrew Garfield, we have Tobey Maguire. There's 3 Spider people here in this movie. That's crazy. That's 3. So, were they good? Did I like them? Yeah. Honestly, I thought it was going to be the other way around. I thought I was going to like Tobey more and like Andrew less because of their respective movies. I'm kind of surprised Tobey even was on the screen, because I was thinking he'd probably be done with all that. Because, if anything, he's been doing like smaller things. I think he was in like The Boss Baby as like a voiceover or something. But generally, he does like smaller projects from what I've seen and heard and stuff. There were those like allegations with like the poker stuff. I'm not sure if that's like a big enough scandal to get him canceled or anything, but like allegedly his poker behavior wasn't the best or something. Not sure on the specifics of that, but you know, that's just what I see on the interwebs. So yeah, he came back. He was pretty good. I was really surprised how they captured both the Spider-Man's personalities really well. I thought they made Andrew really talkative, really like wazzle dazzle, kind of like, you know, hey, it's me, Spider-Man, back at it again. Which is again kind of weird because he also mentions that he was rageful and bitter, so like none of them were like out of character, which you'd think that at least one of them would be after doing this for so long. There were some references to Tobey's back, you know, Seabiscuit, Spider-Man 2, kind of funny. I'm glad none. I personally didn't think any of the memes were out of place horribly, at least from my opinion. Would it have been like fine if they didn't have them in there? Sure. They did have like the power of the sun line. There was the something of a scientist myself line. But I don't think there was anything like too cringy, at least in my opinion. But yeah, I was really surprised they could capture all the Spider-Man's personalities really well. You know, Tobey's kind of mild-mannered, not as talkative generally, so that was nice. You know, they gave them each their own kind of like line. They gave them like the stuff you'd expect, like with the webbing and whatnot. They sort of did the Spider-Man pointy meme, which is fine. I liked the line about the Avengers. I'm excited about the new suit Tom has. That'll be exciting. It'll be interesting to see if like maybe any more Spider-Man come back. I'm sure they could probably talk Andrew into doing it again since he loves the character so much. It'll be hard for him to deny anything else because he's done it for a while. He's clearly got to him. But yeah. Will they bring Spider-Man back in any other dimension? I don't know. Maybe we'll get like a live action Miles Morales. Only time will tell. But yeah, overall I thought it was pretty good. I'd give it like a, I don't know. Right now, since I like it so much, since I like just saw it recently with my friend and whatnot, I'd give it like an A-. It was pretty good. But yeah, some of the CGI didn't always work. The Doctor Strange thing with the portal dimension was meh. I thought it was kind of comic booky. Kind of like something Stan Lee would write. Like, oh, he's good at math, so he just does a web here and a web there and everything's fine. You know, meh. It's like comic book logic. So I'm not really like looking for... and usually when I watch these kind of Marvel movies, I'm looking for more things like that than I am like movie sort of stuff, if that makes sense. I'm not looking for like perfect cinematography, which of course Martin Scorsese would absolutely shun me for, but I mean, it's a Marvel movie, so I'm not, you know, expecting, which also could be a bad thing if you look at it from a certain point of view, but whatever. You know, if somebody wants to make a masterpiece movie, they can do that. If they want to watch a Marvel movie, they can do that. I'm going on a bit of a tangent, but anyway, yeah, overall I thought it was pretty good. It had some mistakes, but at the moment I'm willing to look past them. Maybe time will tell if it, you know, lowers in the Marvel ranking scale. But yeah, I still need to watch Hawkeye and Loki and What If and Scarlet Witch, whatever that show is. Anyways, thanks for watching. I do have another video planned on Spider-Man, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and